A breaking news story now at this hour. 5 children from the same family have died in a fire at a house in Ballito in the north coast of Durban. The children are aged between 1 and 19 years old. The parents of the household managed to escape the blaze with burns. SABC News reporter Nonhlakanipho Magwaza is in Durban and joins us live for an update. It's a bit of a difficult story to tell, but also you can only imagine how traumatic it must be for those involved. Nonhlakanipho, to the best of your ability to navigate this sensitive story, what can you tell us at this hour?
Good afternoon to Lasizwe and to the viewers at home. As you've just said, it is a very difficult story to tell, bearing in mind that young kids have passed on in this very house. As you can see behind me, this is where they were all at, sleeping in the early hours of this morning. We did have the opportunity of speaking to the dad before going live. But however, because of the sensitivity and one of the mothers of the child has not been informed about the passing on of her daughter and her 2 grandchildren who were twins, who passed on in this very house. They were sleeping in that room where you can see the bed lying there, and the parents were sleeping in another room. When the dad narrates the story is that he heard the older daughter, who is 19 years old, screaming, shouting for help in this room, and because the burglar guards were closed and locked, they couldn't get in, and the children could not get out. However, by a miracle, a 2-year-old managed to survive, because the mother, who was brave enough, managed to break through and grab the 2-year-old, and they are currently in hospital as we are speaking. And the other 5 passed away, even though the community tried by all means to intervene and to put out the fire, because this is the only house that caught fire. However, let's just have a chat with the community member and a community leader in this area who will tell us what exactly happened and the interventions that the community did this morning to try and save the family. Baba siyasakhuluma usho ukuthi njengomphakathi nizamile ukuthi nisize, mhlambe mongase usilandisele futhi ulandisele nababukele ekhaya ukuthi kahle kahle imizamo kade niyenza nokuthi kwenzakaleni.
Into esincedisileyo noba ke vele bese ku late ngokwendlela kubonakala ngayo, ngoba ke kuna ixesha esifike ngalo, ngoba lixesha abantwana bebesamemeza intombazana ngaphakathi lo mdala, but into eyenze kube nzima kakhulu imaterial ekwakhiwe ngayo njengoba kungumjondolo, kodwa kusetshenziswa amaplango, and enye into eyenze kube nzima kakhulu akuzozibikile okanye mhlawumbe izikhonkwane ezibethelelweyo phaya ngama screws. So kufaka ama screws iyo into esiyiqapheleyo, ngoba izixhobo esizisebenzisa into ezifana namapiki, libheke besizama ukulanduka ngalo necropper, sizama nje ngazo zonke indlela, so bekunzima kakhulu. But ke into encedisileyo nokuthi abantu bakhaleze bebaninzi, kuye kwasetshenziswa isixhobo esithile sesenyezwa ukukhalisa impembe for ukubiza abantu mhlambe kuvuswa abantu. So nto leyo ke incedisa nasekutheni mhlambe kungaze kuchaphazeleke nezinye izindlu mhlambe ezikufushana. So imizamo kube yileyo, noba ke mhlambe ke iye yafaila ke ngalendlela, noba ke kwazekile mhlambe ukuthi lo oyi1 asinde ngelishwa ke aba bahlanu mhlambe sikwazi ukuthi sibangathwe.
Siyakuzwa ukuthi nike nezama ukuthi nisize, mhlambe igameke efana nalezi kulomphakathi siyesibone kwezinye indawo ukuthi zivamile, mhlambe la eShakazi Head kuvame kangakanani, nanokuthi nizinazo yini izinsiza zokuthi mekwenzeka futhi isigameke esifana nalesi ngaphambilini nikwazi ukucisha.
Isiganeko njengezi like zona zizinto ezenzekayo kodwa akuvamanga, and enye into ephinde incedise mhlambe kungafani nezinye indawo mhlambe uyofumana into mhlambe kutsha imikhukhu emininzi okanye mhlambe kuthinteka ukuphazamise kutheleleka nezinye izakhiwo, kungenxa yokuthi mhlambe indlela kwakhiwe ngayo, ngoba sayisanika ispace ekutheni mhlambe ungazi uyame kakhulu. So ayikho ncam indlu eyakhelwa kwenye, yebo leyo nto leyo kuba indlu ezimeleyo, indlu ezimele for ukuavoid into ezikanjalo ukuthi mhlambe ingagcini kuba into eyonakalisa mhlambe izakhiwo ezininzi. So zizwe ezinye indlela mhlambe sayisaplana ngazo.
Thulasizwe, if I can just interpret what he just said, is that they tried as a community. They have a whistle when incidences like this happen. They blow the whistle, and the community came in the morning to try and save the 5 children who were trapped inside the house. Because of the way or the structure that the house is built, they couldn't immediately break in and save them. They could still hear the older child crying for help in the morning, and although they tried by all means to save the children, it was then that they couldn't hear any sound coming from the house. And when they eventually managed to break in, all 5 children had passed on. However, we also have the spokesperson of the Department of Transport and Human Settlement who is here with us, Mr. Ndabezinhle Sibiya. You did mention that there are interventions that the department and as well as the municipality will provide for the family. What are those interventions?
Well, the MEC for Transport and Human Settlements, Bonso Toma, is working very closely with the Mayor of KwaDokoza local municipality, Ubabu Kumete. And we can indicate that the team from the municipality was here a couple of minutes ago doing the profiling. So we are looking at, the grocery, because they are in need of, the meal. There are relatives from the Eastern Cape who have just arrived here. We are also looking at assisting, the family with the documentation through Home Affairs. As you can see that the fire was completely destroyed this other part, and the MEC sponsor has also spoken to MEC for Social Development, Mbali Shinga, so that we bring in social workers to provide that much needed counseling. But all in all, it's a very tragic day. MEC for Health, Nomagugu Smelane, has also assigned a team of dedicated health professionals who are looking after the surviving mother and the little one who survived. The heroism of the mother, and that is what the MEC has said, that we need to really salute her for saving the little one who is in hospital as we speak.
Now, Mr. Sibiya, as the authority, I see we didn't find the police here or the emergency services. Do we know what caused the fire?
Well, we interacted with the SAPS. We can indicate that the remains of the little ones that departed, have been removed, and the forensic unit within the SAPS will be doing an investigation. And we are hopeful that they will have a sense of what really transpired, so that the family could have closure, and they will be burying the little ones who departed in the Eastern Cape. So we will be interacting with, Babu Ayanda Msweli to mobilize the private sectors to assist the family as they are in need.
Thank you so much. That was a spokesperson for the Department of Transport and Human Settlement, saying that they are going to provide some interventions as well as counseling for the distraught father who also survived and unharmed with little injuries. Now, Smelane, what puzzles me is that when the dad narrates how the fire started, where he says it started, it was next to a door, an opening where they usually play snooker or come in and watch soccer like they were doing in the early hours of the morning. And what he says is that this is the place where they usually play snooker, Tula Sizwe. And he asked them to please leave so that the children can sleep uninterrupted, and unbeknownst to him that this will be their last day. He says that this fire actually started right by the door. I'm not sure if you would be able to see. It started right by the door, and there were tiles on the floor. There's no electricity or sockets nearby, and there is a sofa that the skeletal frames of the sofa is still visible. What he says is that it is also puzzling because there was no candle, there was no nothing that might have set off the fire. That is what is still puzzling to him as to the way the fire started and how it quickly spread inside the home, directly straight straight to where the children's bedroom was. Back to you in studio. Thulasizwe.
Yeah, Nonhlakanipho, thank you for that. That's Nonhlakanipho Magwaza, live for us there from Durban in the area of Ballito. A really difficult story to tell, done expertly and sensitively by Nonhlakanipho, given the sensitivities of something that has just happened, right? And you're dealing with families that are truly traumatized and the entire community as a whole.